helped me a lot in terms of confidence and also realizing, that the coaches, they want to see me out there, and they're starting to trust me more and more. And, that just shows myself, it shows me that I just need to keep working and doing what I've been doing, and ultimately that'll help expand my role.
What's been the message from some of your older teammates in these last 48 hours since the Michigan game? What have they been telling you?
Me specifically, or kind
the
of
team
the team in general? We just gotta get the little things right, focus on the details. And, it's just a list. There's a lot of things that we need to clean up, and that all comes with obviously practice and studying and stuff. And we just kind of gotta. We can't really talk anymore. We just gotta do it. We just gotta perform. That's a big focus going into this week. We need high energy. Guys gotta be locked in, just ready to play. And hopefully, we get back on track this week.
I'd say it would be stuff that mentally or seen, but we were on the sideline.
Committed to this running back position now, or is there
After that, so
anything in the back
it wasn't
of your head that's
like we were seeing new stuff.
safety or linebacker?
And it was just kind of usually
right now I'm locked in on running back. I feel like I'm making strides to a point where I could be a big factor in the offense. Hopefully by the end of the season,
right away. So it's nothing that
and beyond that. So right now I'm just trying to be the best running back I can be.
You mentioned earlier working with Leo Chenal a lot on the opposition. What's your favorite thing about Leo, and what kind of energy do you see him bring?
Me and Leo, we like to hype each other up a lot. He's a crazy guy before the game. So we kind of get along in the sense of kind of like in the weight room, kind of just being, I don't know how to. It's kind of hard to explain. He just has an energy to him that kind of brings it out of me, and we kind of connect in that way. So that's what I love most probably.
Just wondering the running back room. We all have the game film had the last couple games where it's struggled to find running room, struggled to get stuff on the ground. The history of this program built on running the ball. How much frustration is there? How much incentive is that in the running back room to kind of turn things around?
When you watch the film, it's like you can only do so much to a point where the other team practices too. They study us too, so you're not always going to get the gaps and the holes that you want. But as a running back, you can only do what you need to do. Just kind of building on. We've had good runs. We've put together drives, and just kind of building off that. Learning from the mistakes, but also the good that we've done as well. That all comes with practice and trust in our line. Just kind of lock in, focus up, and it'll come.
Braelon, I apologize if you've been asked this already, but they send you in the game in the second quarter. Like, what's going through your head like that, where it's not necessarily where the game's already in hand, is the game still going? It's still a competitive matchup. What's going through your head when they say go in the huddle?
I kind of knew before the game that short yardage situations I was going to be in. I guess it wasn't, I wouldn't say nerves, but kind of just knowing that, like, I have to get this first down. I got to keep this drive alive. And so I wouldn't say it was really pressure. I knew I could get in. It was only 2 yards, I think, on my first carry. But it was more excitement than anything. More excitement and anxiousness, just to kind of be able to prove what I got against a good team like Michigan.
You're a Wisconsin guy that you're following this program. What do you kind of remember about Coach Braelon's teams?
What'd you say?
What do you kind of remember about Coach Braelon's teams here?
Sorry.
What do you kind of remember about Coach Braelon's teams here?
Coach
Braelon.
Yeah.
From Illinois. Used to go to Wisconsin. Nothing.
When it comes to just how you're listed at 6'2", 238. What do you feel that you can bring to that backfield that may that complements, and maybe that complements the other backs like Ches, like Isaac, like Jalen?
Like you said, I'm a little bit bigger than those guys, so I feel like obviously short yardage situations it's a little tougher for the defense to stop a guy my size. So I feel like I can help in that way, which was put on display against Michigan, I feel like. And then, but I feel also like I can contribute more than just short yardage situations. But you know, we have a pretty loaded room right now, and you know, I feel like all those guys that are playing are great players. And, I feel like we all complement each other in different ways. So right now it's all about expanding my role, which the other guys are trying to do as well. So it's just ongoing competition between us guys, all love and you know, support. But you know, we all complement each other in different ways, which I think makes our group very special.
I would say too. I remember that your 9-yard run, like in that drive, but you know, then Graham hits Chimray on the 36 and then the 18-yard touchdown. What do you remember from that touchdown? Actually, what do you remember from that run? And do you feel like it helped spark that drive to get, you know, it's not going to be just you're running out the time and a half?
Yeah, I mean, we had 25 seconds, I believe, in the half left, and you know, I feel like that run sets up a first down, which ultimately stops the clock, gives us time to run a few more plays. So, I mean, it's probably the biggest run I've had so far besides my touchdown. But yeah, I mean, I feel like it might have sparked something a little bit, you know, just kind of gave us a little, it wasn't something that we got a whole lot during the game. So I feel like, yeah, it sparked a little bit with that drive, and ultimately I just saw a hole and hit it. So not too much like going into it, but
Responding from obviously no team wants to see 1-3, but it just seems like the time somewhat newfound energy of the guys getting together and feel like they're even stronger now. You know, how are you sensing that vibe early on in your Wisconsin career?
I mean, yeah, like growing up watching Wisconsin, you know, I don't remember us ever starting like this, but so I mean, it was a surprise to me. I mean, as it's probably been to the whole team, especially the freshmen. You know, this isn't something that you really expect to come into, but I mean, I don't think that these first 4 games define our team at all. I think that, you know, if we went out here three-loss season, that's a great season. So right now we kind of just gotta focus on getting back on track, fix the little details that we're missing right now, and we'll be just fine.
What special teams units are you on right now then? That's kickoff coverage, right?
Kickoff, kick return, punt.
I mean, how do you feel that, you know, how are you feeling on those units? I mean, it's your first year here. How are you feeling? I mean, I know you're trying to get in the backfield maybe for more reps, but just on special teams, how are you progressing in that and learning the finer details of special teams?
Yeah, I mean, before I can get more reps in the backfield, I gotta do what I need to do in the job that I have right now. Definitely becoming more comfortable. Saturday was my first reps on punt. They moved me to gunner last week, so that was my first time out there. But like kickoff, become a lot more comfortable than I was in camp. And then I was not kick return on Saturday, but I was taking first team reps today. So and I was on it earlier in the season, so that's becoming more comfortable as well. And you know, just gotta try to make plays on special teams.
And then, you know, last question for you is like, when did you start feeling like, you know, you got reps, you know, like I said, against Michigan, competitive nature, you know, competitive contest, or reps, or when the game was there. When did you start feeling like you're able to, like, how's the progression in terms of picking up the playbook and picking up where, you know, the holes and being patient and all that, everything that goes into being a running back? Like, how are you feeling you're progressing to this point?
Yeah, I feel like, especially from the first week of camp to now, it's probably, you could ask Coach Brown, you could ask any of the running backs, any offensive player really, that, you know, my strides have been pretty drastic. That's all thanks to Coach Brown. He basically has built me up from square one with really no knowledge of the position besides how to run the ball. And so I'd say I made a pretty big leap from first week of camp, even from week 1 of the season to now with the protections and everything like that. Definitely starting to get a lot more comfortable.